Hello and welcome to LA Graphics Concept. So in this video, we are going to start the creation of 2D logo. So whenever you want to do 3D mockup, you will start with your 2D logo. So let's get started. You go into your Pinterest. So on going to your Pinterest, you search for golden logo design. Golden logo. You can see that we have different kind of um, logo templates here that you can use like this. I love this one. Okay, just download. All right. um this one is also here. You can download it. We have a lot that you can use. I love this one also. I can make use of it. All right, so just download as many as you want, and so once you are done, you go back to your pixel lab. All right, so on getting there, so let's go to pixel lab. Okay, so this is pixel lab. Then you click on this place. This is what you click on. You click on this icon. Now we want to change the background, so you click on that. So on clicking on that, you select from gallery. Select from gallery. From gallery, that's what you select. Okay, so when you select that, choose your template. Which template are we working on here? So for now, I want to work on this template. I love this template. I want to work on it. Good. So if that is the case, you click on that plus icon, this plus icon again, this plus icon. Okay, then you select a shape here, so that we are going to use it to cover something we are seeing here that we don't want. Look at this. No, this is just like a template. We are seeing brand name here, tagline here. All these things just like a template. We don't want it. We don't want to put our own brand name there. So we need to cover it up. All right. So good. If that is the case, that's what we are going to use there is shape. We are using the shape to cover it up. But click on that plus icon again from gallery. We need this same image again because that background color there, we are going to need it, so that whenever we put anything here, the color will match with our design. All right, so if that is the case, we have used this one to cover this one up. Then we need to cover the inner part also. So what we have to do is you click this place, click this place, this icon that I circle, click on it. All right, then you select your copy. Okay, so if that is the case, I want to copy. I want to use it to cover this BM again, because the brand name I want to use does not start with BM. Now any brand name you are using, make sure that what you write inside must correspond with your brand name. For example, now I want to write the name of my company, LA Graphics Concepts. So therefore, I'm going to put something like LA there, not BM. I hope you guys are getting what we are doing. Now, there's another thing. You can see that white, the white color here, the white color here does not match with the background color. So that means we need to change it. So what we have to do is you click on this shape, all right, then you go to your color. So you enable color. I need the exact color of this background. So what you have to do is you click this icon, this first icon that I circle, you click on it. So sorry, you click on it, then you drag this small circle you are seeing, you drag it to the background of this color, then you select OK. Good, you can see now that the color is now matching. So what you have to do is lock it so that it will not be moving. So it has been locked. Good. Then you do the same thing for this second object. You go to color, you enable color, and we want to select the color inside this place. That is the color. Let's do it again. You can see the color. Okay, good. So that we will not see any traces. We won't see a single traces. You can see that. Okay, that's okay now. But I want to make sure that this thing is more perfect. I told you that there's something we need, which is shadow. If you want to make sure that your work is extra perfect, that there will be no traces at all, so let's use shadow to do that place. What you have to do is go to your Canva. Want to import shadow here. So you click on the plus icon, you select your logo, all right. So when it's load, you go back, or you just come to your element here, element, click on element. So search for white shadow, search for white shadow, all right. So these are the shadows. I just need a tiny shadow that is not that big like this one. Yes, good. This is what I need. Then you download. This is how you download. You um press this icon. Okay, you click on download. Then you make sure you select this transparent background. All right. So when you do that, your shadow is ready. Okay. Now our shadow is now ready. What we have to do is let's lock the second one so that it will not be moving. Okay. So we need to click on this plus icon again. Then this time around you select from gallery to import our shadow. Okay. So which area do we want? We just need the particular area of this shadow. That's what we need. Okay. Press OK. Now, where are we seeing the traces? We use this shadow to cover up the place so that the work will be extra perfect. So let me use my position to move it a little bit. Okay, good. So now we need to change the color also so that it will match with the color of the background. All right. So you click on color, all right, and I was even thinking of something, Seth. We can do something like this. It will make the design more perfect. That we are going to use golden texture. I'm going to use golden texture. So let's just go to texture instead of using the background image. So another thing just come to my mind. Like we should use the golden texture here. Not this one. So I need a texture, like a golden texture. So let's go to our Pinterest and get it there. So on getting to Pinterest, we need a texture, a particular texture that is good in color, so that we can also make use of that. So let's search for this thing. Um, golden texture. So golden texture backgrounds. So we have a lot of them here that you can download. Like this one, yes, good. I will need this. Okay. I will need this. Okay. I will need this. Okay. I think I saw one here. Yes. This particular texture. The golden part is also there. So just download no as much as you want so that we can apply it whenever we need it. So our golden texture now is now ready. So you select the texture. Let me do that again. This is what I did. I come to this place, texture. I've already selected that shadow. Then you come to your texture, then you click on this icon. Okay, so it will take you to, so let me just select the particular area of this code. So you enable something like this, then it's not showing because we are using color, so we need to off color. So I've already off the color now so that it will show, but I don't like that gold. I want another one. I want another one that will be more okay. Let me try this. I don't like this. See how this one just be like enable aspect ratio. Okay, this one is nice a little bit. Okay, so if that is the case, we can still make use of this shadow again. You copy, but this time around I'm not using texture for it because I'm still seeing some little traces that I want to erase. Just drop it here. I will off the texture. How do you off the texture? You press on delete. You press this delete to off the texture. You press this delete. Okay, so I want to delete the texture. I want to use color this time around, and you copy it. I will need it at the right hand side also. Good. So I need the background color of this design to match with it. So color. So you select the first icon here. This icon. This icon. Okay. Then you select the background color here, which is this. Good. See now that it has already matched. Then the same thing here. Use the color of the background. Yeah. Now our work is now extra perfect. Okay. So let's just delete this one. We don't need it anymore. So we need a text to do our design to make it perfect. What I need is LA graphics. LA. Alright, so I will just try and so let me copy it. Okay. So what I will have to do now is to move it. You move it inside here. Then the second part, what I use to move it is this position. Press position. Okay. So if that is the case, I need to position them very well so that now the next thing is let's try and apply fonts, a befitting font. Go to your fonts. So this, you press this place, this icon, then you go to font. Go to font here. All right. I've showed you guys you can add an external font to. So let's try and use this Angelici font. Let's try it and see how it look. Then for this second one, let's change the font to the font that I have here, Angelici. This font. Okay. Let's see how the both of them fitting. Okay. When you are choosing your font, you make sure that your text is readable to the user. Don't just choose anyhow font that will not be visible. So let me try and bold them and see. After bolding it, so let's apply the texture. Let's apply texture on it. So let's apply texture on it and see how it goes. So let's try this texture for this one. Then for the second one, the same texture. Okay. All right. So I have LA graphics concept. So let me try and use another font and see. So you have to try different fonts and you compare which one is okay out of the font you are using. So I just changed my font now to this. Okay. um Let me just position it so that I do the arrangement very well. You can see that the part of that A is not showing very well. So that means we need more space on it. So what you have to do is give it more space. You press your space bar. Press your space bar. You make sure that there is no full stop there. Just want to clean this full stop here. So you press OK. 71. And the same thing here. Is this 71? Sorry. Okay. It's also 71, 71. Out of the L, is this 71? This one is not 71. Okay. Let me give it space also. So now we have a perfect design here. But this font is not that visible like that. Let me change it again. I want a better font that will be um should be okay. And that one is bad. Breads underscore demo. Let's see. Bread underscore demo. Bread underscore demo. Bread underscore demo. This font is okay. Okay, so what I need to do here is just to increase the size because of the font we are using. So I just increase the size to 113. Good. So nice one. This is a perfect font that is visible and it's readable. So on this font, I can try and do any other things on it, but I'm still coming to it. I'm still coming back. Now, so what we have to write under it? The brand name. The brand name we have LA graphics concepts. Okay, LA graphics concepts. Write something like this, then you bold it. Then when you write that, there must be a motto. What is the motto for this brand name? At least you must put something like a motto. Um, our motto here is unveiling creativity. Okay, unveiling creativity. Then it will be so smaller here. It will be so smaller. Okay, let's change the font. The font must be different. So the font I'm using for this one is Alora Regular. Okay. So LA Graphics Concepts. LA Graphics Concepts. So let's write it in capital letter. LA Graphics Concepts. Okay. So if that is the case, can we try and increase the size of this one a little bit so that it must be visible to, let me position it, relative position. I use this relative position so that um, to be positioned around the center. Then this one, let me increase the size a little bit. I can shift it to the right. Or I can also put it at the middle here. Unveiling creativity. So looking at this, so what other things can we do? Can we style it? Let's try and style it and see what we have here. No, it's out of the the two color did not match. I don't think so. I don't really like these two color. Don't really like that. So let's texture this one also so that everything will match with the color of that golden text. Unveiling creativity. So let's remove the style. We don't want any style here. My style, no style here. Okay. So I just want to remove the style now. Not using style on it. So you go to your texture. Let's texture it so that everything can match together. Everything must match the color of your text and let me bold it. Good. So LA graphics concepts unveiling creativity. Good. So let me try and use shadow here. Shadow. I can use stroke. I can use shadow. So let's try the shadow here. So the blur radius or the shadow. What is the work of this blur radius? That is your shadow. How do you want your shadow to be visible? That's just the work of that blur radius there. Okay. Um, what other things can we add? I want to. Okay, this one. Okay, this one has a stroke. Let's see this. No, not that visible. The stroke color they are using, I don't like it, but we are going to. What we have to do is, okay, we try and dark it a little bit. Still very bad. Still very bad. I'm not using stroke this time around. We are just going to disable it. We are going to disable it. So let's disable that. Let's disable that. And let's disable this style. This one is just with a shadow. Just with a shadow. So what I have to do, let me texture it, sorry. We've done this before. It is that style that is causing trouble now. So and it has been bold. Early graphics concept and very creativity. Okay. I want to increase the size of this one a little bit. And then I want to make sure it's on italics. Okay. So that is that. So let's try and change the font now and see the kind of fonts we can use on it. So what font are we going to use here? Can we use Newton regular? Are you sure this thing is at the center? Let me try the relative position again. Okay. So I think this one is okay like this. You make sure that all your design falls within the middle of this page. Now we need one more thing. We need one more thing to make this design perfect, which is a decoration. We want to decorate it so that it will make our work more fancy. I told you you have to design like a pro. So we need what we call golden decoration or golden decorator. Golden, need a golden decorator. Decorator. So search for golden decoration design, and let's see, this more or less like a ribbon. That's not what I want. Okay. I want something like this. Let me see more like it. Whenever you want to see more like this, if you just scroll down, whenever you click on that thing, there is scroll down. I think I can use this one also. Can use this one, but the space is just like the space. I don't like the space, it's too wide. Let me use this. Okay. Now I make use of this if the space is not too much. So let's try and remove the background. That's the next. We need to remove the background of what we just downloaded. Okay. So www.remove.bg. Sorry, I presses nonsense. So you upload this. Let me do this. Remove the background of that one and the other one. So you download. Okay. You remove the background of this one also. Download. So we can use any one of them. Let me just try and shift this a little bit. So you select from gallery. So let me just use this, and let me try and shift this one a little bit. Okay, shift this one a little bit. Okay, and this is what we have here. It's still occupying a space here, but don't worry, let's just leave it for now. Let's leave it. But the next design, I'm going to make use of this golden decoration. So let's leave it for now. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Please like, subscribe, and comment.